Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning. But winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
What is going on, guys? What is going on? It's the Lab Podcast. Man, we're out here at Alonso Academy. We have a young man right here, Mauricio Alonzo.
How are you, man?
Good. How you doing? Thank you for having us. And but yeah, man, you're telling me this is your second home.
It's my second home, man. My second home. I spend more time here during the day than in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the wife saying?
Yeah, the wife works.
Is she
all
happy?
Day too. She happy. You know, she works all day too.
Okay.
So, but then we are pretty busy here, Bay Area, right? The
Yeah.
Bay Area, if you're not busy,
yeah, no,
you don't survive.
Right.
So both of us all day working. So here, me at a gym. She work in our office, and that's it, man.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, well, I do appreciate you for having us in here. I know it's your home, so bringing strangers to your home, it's
Thanks for coming.
it's
to my
different.
home. You are
Yeah.
welcome at my home.
Yeah. So, Mauricio, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Yes, sir. Under Master Ryan Gracie.
Ryan Gracie, that's what I was gonna say. You have some
with him, basically since February 1997.
Okay.
Until he passed in 2011.
Okay.
2007.
Wow, that's a long time, and I'm guessing that was
11 years basically training him and
in Brazil.
In Brazil, so
yeah.
White belt to black belt under Master Ryan Gracie.
Wow, that's
then
amazing.
After he passed, I trained 3 years and a half in Curitiba, Brazil, at Killer Bees Academy with Anderson Silva, Rodrigo Vidal, Pelé, Asuero Silva. All these guys are pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, big names out there.
Then I came to America. So after he passed, I just took my own journey and then have my own team, my own Jiu-Jitsu academy.
Well, we'll get a little more depth into the academy and then the training. But tell us about how do you grow up?
I grew up in São Paulo, Brazil.
Yeah. What's the city like, or what's the area?
City is a very intense city, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays is between 22 to 23 million people.
Oh,
right?
wow, yeah.
Including the São Paulo, the city, and the metropolitan area, right?
Okay.
Only São Paulo city itself, I believe, is around 16 million, 17 million. Then you include the metropolitan area that is like connected with the city. More a couple millions go to 23, 22, 23, 24 million people. Yeah.
Make it out of there, it's a challenge.
It's a challenge for everybody, right?
Yeah.
It's a challenge for everybody because everything runs too fast. The city is pretty busy, pretty violent, violent in a way that is you always tense, moving around naturally because it's a city that make you have to live aware of everything.
Yeah, you stand still, you don't make it probably.
Yeah, you have to move fast.
Yeah. Would you say you grew up on a like a rough environment?
No, I grew up in a middle class environment.
Okay.
My father was a police officer.
Oh, okay.
Both parents, my dad and my mom, they were police officers in São Paulo, and I have 2 more brothers.
Okay.
So we live like a basic middle class life. Nothing
so not too
extreme,
rough,
but nothing very low. It's like middle. We were blessed with 2 parents, hard-working parents. My father and my mother. So we have good examples in the house. Okay, you need to keep it straight and work and do your things so you can have your stuff.
A good future,
Good future, So in São Paulo, Brazil, the police is not one of the more well paid, So both of them, my father was a kind of sheriff, and my mom was more like in a internal work, like office work.
Okay.
And my father on the civil police is like a police, but it's not like a military police or characterized police.
Right.
And they work more. Used to be more like investigations and go arrest the people, and the military police is more patrol.
Oh, okay.
So we have like these 2 types of police in Brazil. So more like, sounds like here the detectives and the police,
the police,
law enforcement.
The field police, the ones
then
on
we
the field.
call in Brazil, we call Polícia Civil and Polícia Militar. Like civil police and military
Civil,
police.
also military. Yeah, it makes
Exactly.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So then he was a civil police, and we call the delegado.
Okay.
They have different levels of the civil police.
Right.
They have delegado, that is the top one. They have investigators, and they have typewriters, and they have the jail guys.
Oh, okay.
The-
The ones who are just in jail taking care of
Yes,
whoever's in
yes. They have all this different hierarchy on the police.
there. Right. So what?
Not hierarchy, but let's say divisions, right?
Right. Different titles.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So since young, I'm guessing you got into jiu-jitsu, or at what age did you start
God, I got
training?
into jiu-jitsu when I was 16 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, not too young, but not old.
Yeah.
Because jiu-jitsu back there at that time in 1997, when I started to do jiu-jitsu, was the really beginning of the jiu-jitsu in São Paulo. you
Okay.
know? So jiu-jitsu in São Paulo started more like after the 90s to be more popular.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then is when I started, like 1997.
What got you into it?
So I
got your-
was member of a sports club that is Esporte Clube Pinheiros. Is the biggest sports club in like Latin America. It's
Okay.
like we have all kind of sports.
Oh, I see.
Soccer, tennis, basketball, swimming, water polo, diving,
Oh, okay.
track.
Wow.
We have everything there. It's like we call that like an oasis in the middle of a concrete jungle.
Yeah.
That is São Paulo, you know.
All the sports and all
So
the.
and then I was lucky that I could grow up, and I have contact with many different sports early in life. So I played soccer for 10 years until my 16, 17. Then I started jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I played basketball, I played tennis, I swim, I played water polo. So I have different experiences in different sports when I was young. That helped me a lot.
You
to
were an
develop
athlete
my
from
skills,
young.
Yeah. You know, developing my body motion, you know, more different type of coordinations. You
Right.
know, that was really good for me.
Yeah.
I believe, I always talk to the parents here that bring their kids to jiu-jitsu, right? Oh, Mauricio, you know, I'm thinking about maybe take a break for jiu-jitsu for my kid to do basketball. Great, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing because I always talk to the parents like how many more different sports, different experience in sports your kid has, way better for his development as a
Right.
human being. You
Yeah.
know? And then at the right age, he will find what he adapts more,
Yeah.
what he likes better, you know, what he's more talented for,
Yeah.
what he have
True.
more driven to do.
Yep.
You know, sometimes okay, your kid don't gonna be a great basketball practitioner, but he can be a good soccer practitioner
Yeah.
or a good swimmer.
Yeah.
You know, so then if you give the opportunity for a kid to try different sports, even if they don't like, sometimes they I don't like that, but I'll go there and try it. I'm gonna do it. Up kicks are illegal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the guy can be on your guard and drop elbows on your cranium, and that's legal, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
But you cannot up kick him on his knees,
Wow.
but he can elbow you.
Yeah.
So I think this is a rule that not benefit a jiu-jitsu player.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, because
You're on the
one,
ground.
the up kick is something that is a great self-defense protection.
Yeah.
So if the guy lifts the hand to elbow me, I can up kick him before. I have
Yeah.
the chance. You know, so at UFC you don't.
Yeah.
The current rules of MMA you can't,
Yeah.
right? They ban like the stomps on the face.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
They ban the soccer kick. Let's say that it's not that I agree. I kind of agree to protect the people, but especially because sometimes, let's say you knock the guy down. You knock him down. He was already basically out and you fall on his hands and you go there and kick the guy's face.
Yeah.
That is pretty dangerous,
Yeah.
right? So let's say that this rule, I maybe agree that take.
Right.
Other rule, knees from the side control. I'm on top.
Oh yeah.
I'm on top, you could get on the side control and knee the guy head, right? So
Yeah.
if the guy take a shoot and you can knee him with the hands on the floor, that's not beneficial for wrestlers,
Yeah.
right? So see, the rules, I believe, they benefit the wrestlers like a lot,
Yeah.
because a lot of things that I can do to defend myself from a wrestler,
Yeah.
I cannot do at UFC or Bellator or the shows that we fight here. The Japanese rules benefit that.
Oh, okay.
Because
they probably
let's say
understood more
the
the-
guy take a good wrestler, do a double leg on me,
Yeah.
and I can sprawl. I survive that. I sprawl.
Yeah.
I can sprawl and knee on his head. They can
Yeah.
throw knees on his head back
Yeah.
in the days. Now I can't.
Yeah.
So that is very safe for him. He know he gonna take a shot.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
true.
gonna sprawl, and he don't gonna take damage from there.
Yeah. He knows that he's gonna be able to move
He
around.
knows
and-
he's on top of me, and he can lift all the way up on his elbow and throw me an elbow.
Yeah.
I cannot kick him during his process. So he's safe.
Yeah.
So the rules benefit the wrestlers.
Right. Yeah. Didn't thought of that, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, on a jiu-jitsu type scenario, you don't get any benefits of that.
Zero.
You get stuck on the ground, and it's like that's where you
Exactly.
gotta defend yourself.
Yeah, no more. Maybe
yeah.
you can use a up kick on the chest or something, but all these rules they changed when Murilo Bustamante knocked out Jerry Bolander.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the up kick.
Oh. Okay.
Then after that,
took him off.
No, took him off.
I think even right now on the last UFC they were talking about there's a guy who's he has some type of move I can't remember what it was,
Mhm.
and they changed the rule just recently, and he was trying to do that but he couldn't anymore because they changed the rules. So the more the game gets developed or the more they discover these skills, it's
Exactly.
changing the rules and
Yeah.
taking it away from.
I don't know exactly what we were talking, but yeah, the rules. I understand they are there to protect the
Right.
the fighters, right? But some rules they don't protect the fighters. Some rules they take out weapons from fighters.
True.
So from jiu-jitsu players,
Yeah.
a up kick is a great weapon that we cannot use
Yeah.
as a jiu-jitsu on the back on the ground.
Yeah. When you're on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I think it's a little unfair.
Yeah. No, that's
These
true.
rules,
Yeah.
not say unfair, but favor a specific type of style of fighting.
Yeah. Now, the rules in
Japanese,
Japan are still.
That we used to train a lot of that. So let's
Yeah.
say the guys on the guard, you control both wrists,
And then you
step on the
upkick 'em.
hips, pull the leg, and kick the face. So that's a very simple self-defense drill that we do, especially for women.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we teach that a lot here at our classes, and in my classes, and it's a very good resource to jiu-jitsu player, the rules.
Yeah. Well, I think it's if it still benefits the self-defense type environment, like you said, especially women or even young children.
Yes.
It's a good weapon. So even though it's that person is not going to use it on a fight,
No.
they can use it in real life.
Yes, because the martial arts is developed to save your life, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In a fighting scenario.
Yeah.
So, and then especially for my basic classes, this is something that I do a lot here, right? So I go to the Jiu-Jitsu foundations and I show them the both perspectives of the same movement.
Yeah.
Okay, this is arm bar that we use, and this is the same arm bar, but in a self-defense perspective.
Yeah.
So arm bar from the guard. In a sports world, you're going to control the elbow, and you're going to try to attack the arm. In a street scenario, let's say the person will tackle you,
Oh yeah.
and you are a jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah.
You know, if someone tackle you and put you on the ground, what's the normal reaction of a person that don't know jiu-jitsu? Or they're going to try stand up and turn their back in desperation,
Oh yeah.
or they're going to be taken down and mounted pretty quick,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then they're going to start to roll on the floor like you see on movies. They grab the hair, roll on side, grab the hair, roll on the
Yeah.
side,
Pull
right?
their hair,
Yeah,
scratch
like
them.
that. So, but if you're a jiu-jitsu practitioner and aware of that, someone tackle you on the street, where are you going to place them? On your guard.
Yeah.
They tackle me, they take me down, boom, I'm going to close my guard.
Yeah.
Okay, what's one of the most common things people do? They go there, try to choke the person.
Yeah.
So if you're inside my guard, grabbing my neck, you are giving your arm to me.
Oh. Yeah.
So, right?
Yeah.
And then I arm bar you.
Yeah.
You see why jiu-jitsu developed? It's to save your life.
Yeah.
For a self-defense perspective. We, as a civilization, transformed what is a technique to use to save your life in a sport.
Right. And it's very different because on a sport, it's not going to choke you.
Yeah. So Nobody gonna go in an MMA fight, grab your neck and choke you like that from
Yeah.
the guard, right? So
Yeah.
on the street, if that happens, it's pretty common.
Yeah.
What's the most common rape scenario? They people choking
Yeah,
the
they're choking the person, and yeah,
So if you know jiu-jitsu, you
that's an arm right
if
there.
a woman,
Take
yeah,
it. Yeah.
If a woman know how to defend herself and learn jiu-jitsu, the chances that she survive an attack like that
Yeah.
gonna increase a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't gonna say they're gonna guarantee that,
All right. Yeah.
but the chances of survival are way bigger
Yeah.
knowing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
That's the question. Sometimes the woman come to me, but if the guy is way bigger than me, if the guy is way bigger than you, maybe instead you survive 20 seconds, you're gonna survive 3 minutes
Yeah.
until someone maybe helps you,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
the guy quits to attack you.
Or get started. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think
You understand?
the scenario does grow, and I think it shows from, like, UFC one, showing that a smaller guy can, take on a bigger guy.
Exactly.
And even recently, I believe last weekend, Demetrius Johnson, he's a young, small kid. He took this 240-pound guy.
full out down and
That's-
put a blitz on the guy. I
Yeah.
saw that. It was beautiful, huh?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
example of jiu-jitsu
exactly.
right there. Like,
So then you use jiu-jitsu in a real world.
yeah,
It's not in a competition world.
right, yeah,
A lot of things that you're gonna do competitive wise to score points in a jiu-jitsu competition are not useful on the street.
oh yeah, yeah. It probably won't help.
Understand?
You probably
So
won't
and
help.
then coming back there. So then I start to train in Curitiba, right? After I grow to work in São Paulo, in this jiu-jitsu community, and compete in jiu-jitsu a lot. And then in 2004, I quit, did my last competition in jiu-jitsu. I won for the second time the black belt division state circuit.
Okay,
That is one of the strongest tournaments there. Is 3 competitions in a year. Who scored more points in all competitions are the champion of the year.
oh, I see. Okay,
So I won that tournament in all belts: blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, and black belt twice.
wow,
So then I competed a lot. Then I took third place, bronze medal in the Brazilian Nationals as a purple belt, and I competed against Jacaré, Damian Maia. I competed against all these guys. And then in 2007, I moved to Curitiba, and I was already fighting MMA. I had a couple fights already. I moved to Curitiba and started to train there, started to compete there, and then in 2011 I moved here.
you came to the U.S.
Come
Wow,
to the United States.
yeah, and I mean, your career has been fighting ever since. You fought on Bellator, you fought on different organizations.
Yeah. Bellator, Dragon House, Conquer MMA, Hit Japan, Predator in Brazil. I have the belt. So I have 23 professional fights.
Yeah.
23 professional fights.
Yeah,
All
that's
fights,
and you're a young
44 years old.
44-year-old young guy, and you're still fighting.
Yes.
I mean, we're here because you have a fight coming up on May 18.
May 18.
What gets you onto, like, I want to fight one more time, or I want to fight again, I want to keep going?
Cara, man, it's like in 2019 when I fought for the last time, I felt amazing,
Yeah,
I fought Johnny Ablin, that's the Bellator champion.
yeah,
I lost by decision and it was a good fight.
yeah.
you
The
know.
last round was pretty.
Yeah, last round he almost
got,
out.
He got
you
hit.
know.
Yeah,
He got hit bad.
yeah,
He finished the fight, let's say, kind of saved by the bell.
yeah. I think he
You
was, on a personal level, he was just kind of mounted on top of you, not doing much.
Yes,
You know,
and then
that
on
was-
the last round, I knocked him down bad.
Yeah,
the
I
last
saw that.
minute, and then ended up the fight inside a triangle. And
Yeah,
after the fight, he could not stand for maybe 2 minutes. Yeah.
yeah,
So, and he's a tough guy. He deserves where he is now. Very nice, good competitor.
I'm sure
Very
that gave
good.
him a whole lot of experience right there.
Yeah. So for me, it was a good fight. So see that at the level that I fought last time. That was
Yeah.
the highest level, right? So, and then after that, never happened any fight anymore. Simply like that. I was training.
You just simply took a break. You want to fight again,
I
or
didn't
just,
took any break.
Okay.
I was training like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no fights.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Pandemic.
Oh,
So I
that's
actually
true,
was
yeah.
I was scheduled to fight Tony Johnson
Yeah.
at Bellator in May 2020,
Okay. And then the COVID happened.
and then the COVID happened.
Yeah.
This thing happened.
Yeah.
That delay and mess with a lot of people's lives,
Oh,
careers, and businesses.
Yeah.
unnecessarily, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, it
Nowadays, you can kind of picture. I believe people start to picture that was unnecessary. All the measures unnecessary.
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is now. And
Yeah,
then
now we're
for
here.
2 years, then no fighting. And then I said, then 2000. Well, last year, January last year, I said,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm done with this. February. After that, I was training. My gym here doing so good, so many students, great classes, enjoying to be a professor,
Yeah.
teaching my classes, training my students. That was being a good. I was okay. I'm retired. I'm done, right?
Yeah.
And then I was done. But then this year, Joy Tenedora, we contact each other. Say, hey man, what do you think about to fight? You want to fight? I want to fight, Oh, General, there is a war. You want to go? Like, oh, yeah. There's no retreat, no surrender, no... Excuse me.
Oh, go ahead.
There is no retreat, no back down.
The
war.
general
right?
doesn't say
the
no.
General doesn't say no,
Right. Yeah.
So let's go, man. Let's do it again,
Yeah.
At 44 years old.
Yeah.
44
man.
years young.
Young. That's what I said.
44 years young.
Yeah.
And that is like I think at this moment, there's nothing to prove.
Yeah. You're
know
just
what I
having
mean?
fun.
Yeah, I'm
Doing it
enjoying.
for because you're enjoying.
Because I was hungry to fight for many years.
Yeah.
And it's not that I didn't want to fight or I don't know, but just I didn't get offers of fight.
Right. Yeah. Well, a lot of things happen, and I
know?
think your challenger that you're facing on May 18. He kind of comes through the same background. He lost his last fight, and then two other fights got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been out also for a minute.
Yeah, I think last time he fought like 3 months ago, something like that, right? Or no? I don't know.
I didn't see that reported. I thought
Yeah,
his last fight was
he
a while.
fought, yeah, but he's a tough guy.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't know him, but I check on him. Of course, you're gonna now we have that chance to take a look on your opponent before
you can watch
fight
video
him.
and you can.
Yeah, back in the days you
study
didn't
it.
have that, right? So you're gonna fight this guy, basically a name and a picture.
Yeah.
That was it. And this guy is a kickboxer, or he's a Muay Thai guy, or he's a something. But
Yeah, you couldn't really
then
train.
you
for,
have an idea about his style of fighting,
right.
for his background. But he didn't have too much resource of videos and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Now we do. So what can we expect now on this fight coming up?
Man, you can
Is it
expect fireworks.
a new general?
More
hungry general.
A hungry general.
Yeah.
A hungry general. Very like always, like serious business.
Right.
Fighting is serious. I like because I love it. It's like you said, you have fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun, but it's like a serious fun.
Oh yeah.
So I always respect my opponent's skills, regardless who they are. Right. So I took a look on his videos. I know he's a very tough guy. He goes to fight, and that's it, man. We are gonna be there and on the ring.
Yeah.
It's not a cage this time.
Right.
It's gonna be a
now
ring.
it's gonna be a ring.
There's gonna be a ring. I like it. I fought many times in rings, and I like
okay.
that.
So you have some experience on the rings.
I like
and,
the vibration of the ring. I like that. Very classic, traditional, old school,
Okay.
right? So it's good. So and let's do it.
Yeah.
So
No, and this event reminds me a lot of UFC 1. Going back to it, not because you're fighting, a sumo wrestler or anything like that, but they're including Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu.
yeah, they're gonna do a multi-style show, right?
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
have Muay Thai. They're gonna have Jiu-Jitsu. They're gonna have MMA, Muay Thai, and kickboxing. I think, right?
Kickboxing, right? So it's
it's gonna
different
be a
styles in
good.
there.
That is smart because you can put together people from different segments of fights.
Yeah.
Because there are people that just like Muay Thai. There are other people that just like MMA.
Now you
There are
combine them
people
both.
that now you're combining both.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have different types of crowds mixed together,
Yeah.
and sometimes one bring the other one.
Yeah.
So the people that are more used to Muay Thai, they go and they watch MMA fight and they love it. Oh man, I wanna then start to follow it.
Yep.
Same thing, MMA fans.
Yeah.
They go to a show that have both.
Yep.
They're gonna watch some Muay Thai fight or kickboxing fight. Oh man, I like that. A lot of action. But I like it. They start to follow that. They wanna understand better about it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's it's amazing.
And being a show made from with Scott Coker and coming from a background that he has, for sure it's gonna be a successful show.
Yeah. No, I can see that already. It's a lot of good fights that are in schedule.
Good fights.
Having a spokesperson like Gilbert Melendez.
Gilbert is amazing, a nice guy, man. Very, legendary fighter.
Yeah.
Do a great job as a coach too.
Yeah.
And I had a chance to train with him many times in his San Francisco Academy.
Yeah.
And man, great energy, great guy, super good, and a guy with his pedigree as a spokesman, it means that the show is serious.
Yeah.
Means that it's business.
It's going to be a good event.
It's going to be a good event. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing you fight, man. I want to see
the gym out there. You're going to see May 18, Taxi Arena in San Jose. The return of the general, man. Let's go.
There you go. You couldn't say any better.
Let's go,
Yeah, I know, that's dope. Now, tell us about your academy. What kind of people you have or you invite to come in here?
Everybody's welcome to come over here. We have Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, and wrestling here. We have a good schedule of classes, a very open schedule of classes. If you want to do just boxing, kickboxing, great. If you want to just do Jiu-Jitsu, great. If you want to do everything, great. We have people that just do Jiu-Jitsu. I have people that just do kickboxing or boxing.
Okay.
We have all these types of classes. My gym here is focused on families, man.
Okay.
I have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And adults 25 and ahead.
Okay.
I think it's a good niche for Jiu-Jitsu, for the style of my business is what I want.
Yeah.
I want a lot of kids, a lot of families, a lot of adults here engaged in a Jiu-Jitsu lifestyle.
Educate them on self-defense and be able to...
Educate them on self-defense, create a beauty community where people are happy to be here, being part of our community.
Yeah.
We have a non-profit organization that I run here.
Okay.
That I found with my student Marina.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Need to Believe Foundation.
Okay.
So we work towards kids with special needs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So every Saturday we have a free class here.
Yeah.
They receive a free uniform, free classes every Saturday, 9 a.m.
Yep.
For kids with special needs.
Man,
we have kids with
amazing.
Down syndrome, autism, cerebral palsy, ADD severe. So we attend between 50 to 70 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, every Saturday. We don't have all the kids every Saturday, but in the total of the kids, we are between 50 and 70 kids. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I don't think I ever heard anybody do that.
Yeah.
I think special needs kids, they get very excited when they get involved in any type of sports, or they become part of
they love sport. It. And what is more interesting here in our program is I saw people do the class and stuff, but sometimes it's more individualized class for a more private or personal session with the kids. They do sports, they do that. But what we do here is a group class for kids with special needs.
Uh-huh. So they all feel part of a team.
Some parents participate of the class.
Yeah.
And then after a little while, the kids are there by themselves here.
Yeah.
So it's a good community.
Wow.
So it's one of the programs that I have more pleasure in to be teaching the class.
No, that's amazing.
So it's a blessing in my life, man.
Yeah.
Work with these kids and Marina and all the volunteers that participate of that. They do that with a lot of love, man.
Yeah.
They don't get nothing. We don't get money to be here. We just are here to give back to the community.
Giving back, yeah.
What we have.
Yeah.
It's important, and we decided that should be free. Because the parents already have a lot of costs with their kids. Sometimes, many times the medications, the insurance companies don't pay for it, and they have to go out of their pocket. Yeah. And it's a time of the week where these families gather together here.
Yeah.
Sometimes they share the same problems.
Yeah.
Or they share the same happiness.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it just makes a big difference being on this environment.
So it's a nice community.
Right.
It's not just about teaching classes for kids with special needs. It's the type of environment that we build. Since 2018, we do this program, about 5 years.
Wow.
We started before the pandemic.
Yeah. No, it's amazing.
And then it's amazing, cara. It's a very fulfilling class for me, you know, emotionally and spiritually and mentally. So
Right.
it's very good for me, for the people that participate of the class, for the kids, the parents. You know, you're gonna bring your kid here if you have any special need. Bring them here. It's gonna be a pleasure every Saturday. And the happiness of the parents, the happiness of the kids being here on the mats and training and doing things that before even their parents they disbelieved their kids were capable to
Right.
do.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I feel like. They just get a little happiness from doing that.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
And then I start to I could picture happiness, more happiness in small achievements.
Yeah. Yeah. Those little things.
Because
yeah.
sometimes what is a small thing for you can be a big thing for me.
Oh yeah.
What is a small thing for me can be a big thing for you.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean, just
You
coming
know?
in here, I wasn't expecting to hear that. So that's
Yeah.
you know, that you gave me a little joy. Like, oh man, like this is a dope academy because they do that.
Yeah, thank
So
you, man.
that's
Thank
that's
you.
I appreciate that for sharing that. Now you know with the general with his belts and his all his achievements and all that. What's the message that you give that the person could be the young kids, the girls, the young men's? What's the person that the message that you wanna share with them? And also, you know, what would you want to share with them as far as self-defense? And
Yeah, man. I believe you should go to a gym and train martial arts. You know, because they're gonna grow in you confidence to go anywhere in the world, and you're gonna feel more safe. That there's a feeling that any money cannot buy. You go anywhere, and you know that you can stand your ground yourself wherever you are. It's a type of feeling that you cannot buy, man. And for the messages, man, be a good person, man. You know, believe in God, cara. Believe in God, cara. I know we have different religions, different approaches to God, let's say. I am a Christian man. I believe in Jesus Christ
yeah,
deeply
yeah,
and with all my heart.
yeah,
And I respect every other person that choose to look for God in a different way.
yeah.
You know, I think the world is a better place like that.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't want to impose my faith on other people. I want to maybe be people will see me and then this guy is a Christian guy, is a nice guy, and my example be what transform people maybe to Christianity one day.
yeah,
You know, and I have a lot of Muslim brothers, Jew brothers, atheist brothers. I don't care. They're
Yeah.
my brothers and sisters, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we need to work towards that type of respect in the world nowadays.
Yeah. I think you said it right. Being a good person. I think
Yes,
that's
you
the
know what I
first
mean?
message.
And work hard for your stuff. You know, try avoid situations that can put you in trouble. You know, we know what it is in the teenagers and the young
Oh,
kids,
yeah.
you know, alcohol, drugs, and
Yeah,
the lazy life.
yeah,
You know, that's going to, for sure, guaranteed, put your life in problems. So study, practice sport consistently, be in a good shape. You know, read more books than what look for a phone.
yeah,
You know, so be active. It's some things that this young generation needs to understand it better.
yeah.
I think the internet and the access to information
Social
is pretty
media
important.
and all that. Yeah,
But at the same time, people nowadays they like to live in a parallel reality,
oh, yeah,
the virtual reality,
yeah,
where they can be who they dream to be without actually being that.
yeah. Without doing it, not
Without
living the
doing
real
it,
life.
yeah. So I think the internet have the benefits and have the negative points too,
True.
right? If you it's like how we're gonna use it.
Yeah,
You're gonna use it to inform people. You're gonna use to expose your business. You're gonna use to talk things that later you will maybe regret.
yeah.
They ain't
Be
gonna
tough
be
when
there
you're not,
forever,
yeah.
right? So we need
That's
to.
true. Now
should pay
talking about social media, tell us where they can get more information about the academy, where they can get more information about you.
So we have our website. It's alonsoacademy.com. We have our Instagram that is also at Alonso Academy, and have my personal Instagram that is Mauricio Alonzo _80. And That's it.
All right. Well, make
That's
sure you
all.
guys follow him. Check out, this fight coming up. I'm excited to showcase and bring you guys just more a little about him.
Yes, guys.
So I do appreciate you.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you for your time. I
allowing me
appreciate
to be
that.
here,
Man.
yeah.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming
Thank
over
you.
for our home here.
No, thank you.
And that's it. And guys, May 18, fireworks are coming. The general is back.
All right.
Let's get into it. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, follow. See you guys on the next one.